Alright. Sorry about that. I think my cat hit the power strip or something when she stretched, because only my computer went dead. Not my, ooh, sorry about that loud noise. Not my Dreamcast or my TV. Or my Mac Mini. So I'm pretty sure she hit one of the power strips. I have two power strips under there. And of course she's laying right next to him. But anyways, where were we? We just started. We were literally like 5 minutes, 10 minutes into the stream. And then, alright, let's start over. Damn, that's still pretty fucking dark. Shenmue 1 gets really dark. It's hard to have good brightness settings, even in front of me live. But especially in this encoding, in this stream. That looks a little bit better, because it's the sunlight or whatever.
So, are you gonna buy this little deal?
I'll take this one.
Okay, little deal. Try your luck.
Oh, too bad.
Well, you can't win them all, you know.
Excuse me.
What? So, are you gonna buy this little deal?
I'll take this one.
Okay, little deal. Try your luck.
Oh, that's press it.
I won.
Hey, fifth prize. Look at that.
Too bad. Just a 5. Better luck next time.
Sounds like a 5 all day. Oh, they're closing.
Looks like they're gonna close. I should go.
Alright, that looks a lot better because the nighttime is actually brighter than the twilight hour. For some reason, twilight hour in Shenmue 1 is really dark if you're facing the wrong cardinal direction relative to the sun. Even when the sun isn't in here, there's still a sun. There's still a sun-esque lighting effect. It's only in one area. It's usually... yeah.
Maybe I can practice here. Think I'll warm up a bit. Let's get sweaty. That's enough. One game, 100 yen. I'll play once. Ah! Game over already?
Yeah, it was not a good game. What's the camera doing? What the hell? Why is... I don't know if I'm resetting this. Something's acting weird. Sorry about this. Alright, sorry about that. First I had the power outage, then just had this weird glitchiness that was going on with the camera. I don't know if you could have seen it on the stream, but the camera was like going back and forth. I think it's the optical drive is kind of going. I mean, I don't think so because this is a really good one I haven't used. So, what's up? Pause. Okay. Happy birthday to Dreamcast. I can't believe it's 22 years already. Ooh, hi. Oh, man. This one was good luck before. Oh, God damn it. What the fuck? Man, technology is not my friend tonight. Cord, motherfucker.
Yo, may I help you?
This.
Draw a ticket, please.
No prize.
Especially since you bought merchandise.
I've never seen a Chinese streamer play Shenmue. That'd be funny. That'd be interesting.
Yo, may I help you?
This.
Draw a ticket, please.
I won.
Fourth prize. Nice. Alright,
Take
gotta
your
go
pick.
back to it. Oh, Metal Sonic for
Okay,
sure.
this one.
Sure. There you go. Come again, yo.
Hitting on the potato chips. Potato chips are hitting.
Yo, may I help you?
This.
Draw a ticket, please.
No prize.
Ah.
Especially since
Right,
you
I'm
bought
gonna grab
merchandise.
some light bulbs. I think I want to grab light bulbs. I don't think I have this saved with a light bulb in the basement. Wait, the basement's not even open yet, I don't think, on this save. Shit! Well, I'll take my chances. I don't think it is, no. You don't open the basement until after you meet Master Chen, and this is the day that you sneak in for the first time.
Yo, may I help you?
This.
Come again, yo.
Oh shit, I have only can, I didn't even realize it. Nope, didn't have a light bulb. But I can't go in the basement, so it's kind of redundant. Yeah, I think most of those are... Phantom Riverstone has a really good blog post about it, and actually there was just a comment on by Shenmue Frankie, and a Twitter user, Shenmue Frankie, they were talking about a lot of the Japanese translations are just extremely literal, so they actually kind of make sense if you were a Japanese person speaking in English, if you follow me. Just like years ago, I was Chinese. Is a super literal translation. Should I go for it? Should I fucking go sneak in and find the mirror? That's a lot. That's a heavy meat. I think I'd rather just chill on this stream.
One game,
Let's
100
try this
yen.
one more time.
I can't waste my money.
Ah, shit, really? Ah, damn it. Ah, that's a bummer. I think I'm gonna go to bed then so I can get that allowance cash. Shit, I think this is a cutscene. No, it's not. Okay.
I can't waste my money.
Ah, I thought I'd get away with it. Oh, this is when she's sleeping and you can't feed her. Damn it. I'm about even in Shenmue 3 on Excite QTE. Fucking QTE title is way harder in Shenmue 3. Like, annoyingly harder. That's the only part of QTEs, and it was just an arcade game that I didn't mind. I know everyone hated the QTE timings of the rest of the game. I surprisingly wasn't that bad. I had a lot more trouble on command QTEs when I was only like 13 years old when Shenmue 2 came out. Those I was, especially the yellow head command QTEs. Donyu, I can't tell you how many times I fucking lost to Donyu. Yep.
Think I'll warm up a bit. Alright. That was close. Thought I'd clip that guy's nose. Oh damn, that was close. Someone got the board there. Oh, I took my eyes off the screen. Shouldn't have done that. What's up, Finlay? Stream's going well? Actually, fuck. I've had 2 glitches so far. You missed them. Luckily, they were in the first, like, 15 minutes. First, I had a power outage. Well, not a real power outage. My cat hit the strip my streaming computer my Mac is on. Luckily, it wasn't the Dreamcast, because that would have killed the GD-ROM pretty badly. But... And then, my video recorder just stopped, and I had to redo that. And then I also had a real glitchy weirdness with my Shenmue. You know, my Dreamcast is 22 years old, as of today. I took really good care of the GD-ROM, and it became my secondary machine for the past, like, 7 or 8 years, for like 7 to 8 years. And then I got a different brand new launch machine that was shrink wrapped still. That one, the GD-ROM burns out. I have to use, that's still sitting beneath me. I'm going to use a mode with that. And then this is going to be my machine that I rip my GD-ROMs through my BDA with. Or just in random disc games I don't feel like backing up. Oh wait, I don't want to do this.
But it works better just from a startup. Whereas the other Dreamcast was better from a startup and then put the disc in and let it load. For whatever reason, and you can even hear it a little bit, it's a little bit slower when it's an auto startup from the main menu. And you can actually see like the camera. It looked like a camera glitch in the Shenmue, but it was actually because it was loading a teeny tiny half a second stutter slow. Which is just really bizarre. So that's an obvious sign even this GD-ROM is going a little bit, but it's still pretty strong. It'll last at least another year or so. I'm hopefully going to get a mode pretty soon.
I should be grateful.
Ryo-san, spar one round with me.
Yeah, I'm ready for you, Fukusan.
Bring it on! Let's give it all we got, eh?
That's the Fukusan I know.
How's that? Whoa, whoa! Oh!
Whoa, look at the time. Let's continue next time.
I look forward to next time.
Dreamcast does fix itself a lot. I've noticed that. I've had that happen a couple times. See if the curtain's awake. I think she's still sleeping even still. Yep. Damn.
I'm at the. I have to sneak into the warehouse number 8 in the old warehouse district, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I'm actually not playing any story at the moment. I'm just chilling, messing around. I don't have much cash though, so I can't really do that much. I've never heard lack of use, unless it's like lack of use and it's not stored properly. If it's stored properly, I've never really heard of lack of use. If it's stored improperly, capacitors will probably burst and it just gets generally rusty and mucky. And I didn't use this one I'm using now for legit 7 or 8 years, but I kept it in a really well climate controlled, good place. Oh shit! I meant to play pool last night. Oh well, whatever. The guy's waiting for the fucking slot machines. What's up, AM2 Model 3? Let's get Shenmue 4. Did I just miss one? What day of the week is it right now? Thursday. Alright, 5 minutes. Honestly, I'm only doing this to play Neo Darts. I think this might be a cutscene coming up. Nope, no cutscene. Actually, never mind about that. Jolly guy, I hate that guy, he gets in the way all the time.
Excuse me, how do I get inside?
You need an appointment. Otherwise, you'll have to leave. Hey, you! This place isn't open to the public. Go on, get out!
Wait a minute. This is a prohibited area. You can't be here without
Oh, this is
authorization.
the wrong number 8. Whoops.
One game, 100 yen. I'll play it once.
Damn, I got 450 once on this save file? That's good. That's
Hey,
good,
not
40.
too bad.
Nope,
So
that's
close.
way too high.
All right.
There we go. Shenmue 1 version of Neo Darts is easier than Shenmue 2 Neo Darts, just slightly. They changed the camera perspective a little bit. It's a little bit harder to get the knack of 100
This is it.
with the way that the animation works and the camera works.
So close.
Give me 40, please. I can't.
Should I play more?
No,
I'll quit.
I don't have money. Hey, a couple guys lounging in here on your break. Wonder if they're union. Hey, you guys union? You guys are in your union, right? Come on, dude. Labor rights, bro. Collective bargaining. Alright, good, good. Alright, he's in his union, guys. Don't worry. This guy's good. Oh, I just missed the bus. Fuck. No. That sucks. That's true. I don't play darts as much as Shenmue 2 either, just because there's more shit to do. Which is a shame, because the darts became a lot better, actually, because you had versus darts with all those random characters. That was cool, and something I've barely ever played, and I regret. It's not very different. It's very, very finite, or very fine difference. Basically, the camera is just at a slightly more level, like even level, like higher angle, like it's higher up to your eyesight. Whereas the hand in Shenmue 1 is a little bit lower, so it's easier to see the animation on what's going to hit the 100. Whereas when it's like this, you can't see the animation quite as well as when it's pointed where. It's really not that big a deal. I just play way too much Neo Darts. Alright, what the fuck am I doing? I'm just... Let's see. I always think that you can train in this warehouse, but you never can. I don't know why I always think that. It's number 4, I think. I gotta race this guy. Haha, I'm beating him. You suck. Okay, now I'm gonna drink. Oh, I do have a winning can I keep forgetting about. I wish there was a sparring. I wish you could wait. Yeah, I got another winning can too.
Yeah,
I wish you could
winning
spar with the
can.
homeless guy. That would be awesome. I feel like that's like a cut content that never actually made it to the game. I assume they planned it. Why wouldn't they? It's a pretty logical thing to think about. But I wish you could spar Guisan when you go to the warehouse number 8, and I wish you could spar the homeless guy when you go to number 4. That would be awesome. That's actually something I hope they put into the Dragon and
good.
Phoenix collection. But let's just let that finish as it is from what's actually there first before we start bogging them down with a bunch of feature requests, like new feature requests like that. Let's just get the Dragon mode out first, and then Phoenix mode, everything as is, and then we'll add the bells and whistles later. So let's go back to... Oh, I'm gonna miss the bus again. Stay. No, I just missed it again! Fuck! Oh, this is not my day. Oh shit, I almost just died. Almost got fucking run over by a forklift. I would imagine if you sparred the homeless guy, he would just be exactly like Kenman in Hong Kong. You just wouldn't really be able to touch him. And then Guizong would just be cool because he would be like Fukusan, but actually better than you instead of terrible.
I'll take this, please.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much.
Oh, exactly 400. It doesn't let you go below 400 unless it's bus fare.
Thank you very much. Come again. Yeah, sure. Thank you very much.
This one.
Sure. Draw a raffle ticket.
No win.
No prize, eh? Yeah, sure. Thank you very much.
I'll take this, please.
Sure, draw a raffle ticket.
No win.
No
Throw moves are
problem.
basically only Fukusan, and you gotta make them. You gotta make them the main, like the focus in the training section before you go to bed, and they do improve while you sleep overnight. But yeah, you gotta put them on there so that you're improving them in your sleep and while you're sparring Fukusan. The other moves, when you're doing the actual punches and kicks that you can do in any of the sparring, whether with Fukusan or just practice mode, those don't ever really focus on them because it'll be not quite as fast, but if you just spam them a lot and grind the hell out of it, you can get those up to max pretty easily, or even advanced pretty easily. Always leave throw moves on the focus, unless there's one particular move that you get late in the game that you just really want to max out really quickly. Most of the time, keep the throw moves as the focus in the training section during bedtime, and that way overnight and during Fukusan you'll train them pretty decently. I got those batteries now, so I think I'm going to chill and listen to some music for a bit. I have to go get some more water. I'm going to take a brief break here. What time is it? I'm probably going to stream for another half hour or so, 20 minutes. Okay, I'll be right back. That's true. I don't mind loading if it's a few seconds. Like the way they did it in the HD game in the remasters was perfect. I wish they were blank black instead of having the print Phoenix and Dragon print, but that's really a huge nitpick and not at all important. The way they did it in the remasters is awesome. They could have even done it for a longer second or two, in my opinion. But especially, like, my PS4 has an SSD. I put an SSD in it, and especially with the SSD, the remasters are like, it's ridiculous. I don't even think they're there for literally a full second before they're already fading out. They fade in, and then it's fading out before even a second passes when it's after fading in. It's crazy. But anyways, I'll be right back. Alright, thanks for... Yeah, that was exactly 5 minutes, actually. I'm getting decent at doing that because my job is at a goddamn call center. Fuck. It stresses me out sometimes. It's not great. The company's great, but they're just fucking call centers, man. Holy shit. Was I naive about those? Fuck's sakes. Thought that'd be really nice change of scenery from serving tables. Fuck, no it isn't. People are pricks on the phone. Whereas in the restaurant industry, if people were an asshole, they at least had the threat of me like kicking them out, or if I didn't give a shit about my job, spitting in their food or punching them in the face even. On the phone, people are just complete pricks. By the way, I agree with the maybe loading screens only inside or outside buildings. That would have been interesting, a nice compromise. I did like we got them for when you were random like loading screens. Like it was usually cutscenes you got them. And I always forget. I always think there's a fucking vending machine in here, but I'm mistaking it for a cafeteria in Workers' Pier. All right, let's listen to the cassette here.
These should last a while.
This song is awesome too, very underrated. A lot more areas are planned to explore, you think so? Oh, like those little blocked off warehouse areas? I know what you mean, and I always used to really want to go in those when I was younger. Now I realize it doesn't matter, who cares? But yeah, I always wanted to sneak into here. I always wanted to run into this one. And I always wanted to run into the one adjacent to the old warehouse entrance. This other one on the fork here. To the left. I always wanted to go in here too.
Hey, wait a minute. This area is not open to the public. Get out now.
Same thing with Workers' Pier and Fortune's Pier. Actually, specifically Fortune's Pier. There's that area in the back that's blocked off, 2 different entrances, I think. I really always want to go in there. That's where the forklifts are. Oh, dude, I loved Shenmue 3 was fucking great. Shenmue 1 is an 8.5, Shenmue 2 is a 9.5, and Shenmue 3 is an 8, in my opinion. Solid 8, maybe 7.5 if I'm being pessimistic or having a bad day. But, solid 8. It's a great Shenmue game, and certain parts I like better than Shenmue 1, certain parts I like even better than Shenmue 2, but as a whole, I think it's a solid 8. What's up, Wool? Got the Dreamcast birthday stream right here. Oh yeah, I forgot about this warehouse I was already planning on going to.
It looks like I can practice here. I should work on my moves. Okay, let's go.
I love this move. Shenmue 1 10 out of 10. I'd buy that. Did I say 8.5? Honestly, no. I mean a 9. Shenmue 1 is at least a 9. Shenmue 3 is an 8 or an 8.5. I think a 7 or 7.5 is fair for Shenmue 3. I'm obviously biased. But I think it's an 8.5. Shenmue 1 is a 9 and Shenmue 2 is a 9.5. $9.9. Hey, it's $9.99. Goof. That's true. I love that kick, especially that fucking jet sound. Oh, you had the English patch? I think Land DC made that one. Or, no. Yeah, no, that was the English voice acting. I think Land DC compiled that, but don't quote me. That was way back in the day. That thing came out in like 2004 for Dreamcast, if I'm not mistaken.
That's enough.
I do have the 70-man challenge, but I'm on disc 3 is in right now. Or, sorry, disc 2 is in right now. I'm not on disc 3 right now, so I can't. I would be able to load it, but I haven't changed discs yet. Window's still open, but there's no extra box. I wish they kept that box there all the time so you could sneak in here any day. Or at least through disc 2. How many times have I played Shenmue? Fuck. I played Shenmue at least 50 times. And I just have random save files for the past like 10, 15 years for like different points in the game and different discs that I just want to pop into really fast. I also keep saves of every first day of every disc because sometimes I only want to play disc 2 or only disc 3 or only disc 2 and 3. And that goes for Shenmue 2 as well. Sometimes I only want to play disc 4 or only disc 2 or only disc 3. So I have so many saves for each disc. Random days, day 1 of each disc for both games. As far as completed, at least 50 times. Shenmue 2 I've completed at least 30 times. I didn't import Shenmue 2 for Dreamcast until I think my 13th birthday. So I played Shenmue 1, the American version on Dreamcast, for at least a year and a half, 2 years without even having Shenmue 2. So I played it a lot before I ever got Shenmue 2. What's up, Hutter? Happy 22 years. I actually consciously play Shenmue 2 more the last like 5 years or so, just 10 years or even, just because I'm OCD and I want to catch up my completions. I think I officially have.
Because I played it a lot without playing Shenmue 1. Whether the Xbox version I finally played for like the first time in 15 years. I've played the PS4 version 2 times now. And then I played the Dreamcast version a lot the past 5 or 10 years or so just to catch up in my OCD. Even though I don't even have an exact number for either, I just know there's a few more from the 1 from having it like a year and a half or 2 years longer. But I digress, I'm sorry, I'm kind of ranting here, I'm tired as fuck. It's almost bedtime for me already. I got a fucking early ass clock these days. What am I even doing? I'm just running around. What time is it? 6 o'clock? I have to waste another hour before I can sneak into the warehouse. Let's do... Let's just listen to some tunes for now. Oh shit. That scared the fuck out of me. Oh, see, this is where it gets really dark. This twilight hour. Like 5 to 7, 5:30 to 7 Shenmue time gets really fucking dark. On my... Not necessarily my scaler, I think it's OBS. That looks good because of the way the sunlight is pointing, but like this, or like this, only 180 degrees are well lit. Did you notice that? Am I crazy? Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that on the stream. Anyways. This is what happens when you play this game, beat this game 50 times or more. And also where you just have random disk save files to play any part of the game at all times. I wonder if it'll let me play anything, because I'm already here.
Darts. 1 game, 100 yen. I'll play it once.
Oh, cool. It probably won't let me go below 300 or 200 though. Because bus fare is 160, right?
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. All right.
Ooh, nice! That was lucky. Fuck yeah.
No good.
A fucking 1? A fucking 1.
This
Seriously?
is the last dart.
That's such a waste. I mean, that's a great score, but what a fucking waste.
I'm getting it.
No, Rio's birthday
I want a
is
free game.
November 29th? I think Rio's birthday is the day Shenmue was released in Japan. And Shenhua's birthday is today, is 9/9/99. Shenhua's birthday is the US Dreamcast release. And then Akira's birthday
Alright.
is the Shenmue Japanese release. Wait, no. November... Maybe that's the US Shenmue release? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
that's the way.
November 29th, yes. Yes. And that is also the day it came out in the United States, if I'm not mistaken. And then Shenhue's birthday is the US Dreamcast launch, is 9/9, I think. I'm pretty
Alright.
sure about that. Yes! Another triple. Fuck yeah. I gotta confirm that. I feel like I'm a little bit off on those two, but... that's
So
the one
close.
again. Oh shit, that's lucky. I got 18. How lucky is that?
This is the last dart. So close.
19. Give me 19. Not 3. Fuck it, okay.
This is the last game.
362. Not bad, even though I wasted on that one.
All right.
That's a dead bullseye. There we go.
Yeah. I'm getting it. No
That's a
good.
one. Fuck. Well,
This is
at least I
it.
got another one. That actually makes me feel better somehow, because I'm OCD. If I had only wasted
All right.
one dart, I would have been kicking myself worse than I am now. Yeah, I got over 500. Shit.
I'm number 1.
It's nothing to scoff at.
Game over.
547. Damn.
That's enough for now.
Oh shit, that burns almost an hour. Nice. I forgot, I didn't realize darts kills that much time, especially if you get free games. Okay, let's sneak into this fucking warehouse. This is my favorite part of the game, so I have decided an hour in, and I said like 20 minutes ago that I was going to be done in a half hour. I'm totally fucking going for it. This is my favorite part of the entire game. The second half of Disc 2 is like the best part in almost the entire trilogy, so let's fucking go for it. I'm staying up past my bedtime.
Hello. Oh. Whew, that was close. Okay, now's my chance. Huh? There's some writing. Warehouse number 6. No, not here. Security guards. I can't let them catch me.
I can't remember the last time I've been this aggressive. I'm actually doing it. Oh wow. Damn, I think that's the fastest I've ever done this.
Who's there?
Wait, Wei-san.
What?
Master Chen.
Master Chen?
You are the young man who has called?
Yes, Ryo Hazuki. This says, if you ever need help, seek the aid of Master Chen.
May I look at the letter?
Sure.
Yes, this is Zhu's handwriting. But it appears this letter arrived too late.
Yes. This Zhu Yonda, how does he know my father?
Zhu and your father brought back a certain mirror from China.
The mirror? The one that man stole?
It was stolen?
Yes. The man who killed my father, Landi.
Landi.
Do you know him?
Well, I know of him. An organization called Chi Yo Men. Its leader goes by that name. I hear he's a master of a deadly martial art.
Yes. He used a style I've never seen.
I think we mean the same person.
What does this mean? Please tell me why my father...
You needn't tell this boy anything, Father.
Father?
No, I'm bound by my promise to Zhu Yuanda regarding this boy's father.
But...
Was only one mirror stolen?
Huh?
I'm asking if only one mirror was stolen.
Yes. Made of stone, a dragon design.
If so, then there's one more. I believe the Phoenix Mirror.
Phoenix?
A mythical bird of Chinese legend that guards human life.
That mirror? My house?
Perhaps. Find it, and then we'll talk.
Yes. When I do, I'll return.
From now on, telephone beforehand. And remember the password.
Today's allowance. I should work on my moves.
Oh yeah, the way they changed up the sound threw me off a little bit, but they are a lot better. I love them. I kind of wish they would have kept those sounds for Shenmue 3. That would have made them a lot less frustrating with how quick they were. Still sleepy. Oh, I did that by accident, but okay.
No way! You're working with Landy?
If I was.
Why, you...
Ooh, really?
If I continue, then I'll fail as your bodyguard.
A bodyguard?
Father told me to guard you.
What?
Calm down. If you don't live, it'll be a problem for us.
What you mean?
You still don't realize your role, do you? If Landy gets that mirror,
What you mean?
no one can stop it.
What you mean? I love that line. I feel like that line doesn't get enough attention
Hurry
for
and
memes.
find that mirror
That's a great Corey Marshall line right there. What you
before they
mean?
suspect anything.
It's shocking that this came out in 1999 and the sequel came out in 2001, and it looks so much better than Yakuza 2 from 2006.
Like, Yakuza 2 is a great looking PS2 game, one of the best. Not quite as good as Metal Gear Solid 3, but one of the best looking PS2 games of all time. On par with, like, Shadow of the Colossus. But, man, this game, and it's not just because of the resolution, it is literally, even from composite, or S-Video, not necessarily VGA or upscaled like I do it, it's just, it's crazy how much better it looks. If you've had the proper time and effort, like, the amount of time and effort and dedication they had to do to push such great graphics like MGS3 and Yakuza and Shadow of the Colossus was because it took them years to push that. If they had the same amount of resources and time to do that for Shenmue 2, or it's not just Shenmue's a bad example because it already looks great, but for any other game, they probably could have gotten those games running on Dreamcast.
It looks like I can practice here. Think I'll warm up a bit.
Actually, I'm not doing this. I'm going back home, actually. Also, one thing I just thought about, nothing I saw in like I recently played Max Payne on my PS4. Nothing I saw in that game was something Dreamcast couldn't do. So I totally believe that that was a real game that was canceled. That's part of those Dreamcast canceled games list. Although the head of Sam Lake, I think his name is, he always denies he ever saw it running. But there was that IGN trailer, so I don't know what the hell's going on. It looks cool for Dreamcast. That's a game I really wish came out. Man, if Max Payne came out for Dreamcast, damn. That would have been awesome. Half-Life and Max Payne I really wish are the two games I really wish would have made it. And Propeller Arena. Fuck, Dreamcast would have been amazing in early 2002 if it had lasted. True, very good point, actually. CRT, PS2 looks fine, especially with S-Video or better, but even through HDMI on LCD, PS2 looks like dog shit. And that's because it doesn't have VGA. Also, the video out is just kind of because GameCube doesn't have VGA, but it still looks good enough on LCD if you have a good component cables. Xbox had VGA and Dreamcast had VGA, which is a digital signal, if I'm not mistaken, or not necessarily. Actually, it's analog.
I think I'll warm up a bit.
It's at least RGB, and that bodes well for LCD. I know for a fact. Oh, where's? I need to get. I thought I triggered cutscene. Yeah, dude, I was just saying. That's what I was just ranting about. Totally agree. Like, Yakuza 2 is 2006, Metal Gear Solid 3 is 2004, Shadow of the Colossus is 2005, so that was a really good 3 years of really good-looking games. San Andreas was impressive in scope, but the graphics were nothing to write home about, like they never are. But man, those 3 games I feel like could have lasted on Dreamcast. Yakuza definitely would have run on Dreamcast. Metal Gear Solid would have run. Shadow of the Colossus maybe not. That would have been interesting. I mean, it already barely ran on PS2. I'm playing the PS2 version right now, and it's really not bad, but... So what was this? What was I doing? I didn't have my headphones in for this cutscene, so I'm kind of lost.
Ine-san?
Yes, what is it?
Well, about that...
No, I get chilled.
Oh.
By the...
Huh?
Oh, okay. I always forget when you have to talk to Ine-san to trigger a cutscene. Oh shit, I missed a comment. Dreamcast, I do think Resident Evil 4 could have run on Dreamcast. I also really wish a remake and Resident Evil 0 were on Dreamcast. That would have been a cool pipe dream. But Max Payne and Half-Life 2 were actually running on it, and Half-Life 2 especially. I wish Max Payne wasn't cancelled so early so that it would have made it. That would have been so awesome.
Fuchs-san.
The thing about it, Headhunter, Shenmue 2, Phantasy Star Online version 2, well that was 2000, but Headhunter, Propeller Arena,
Ryo-san,
Shenmue 2.
What is it,
If
Fuchs-san?
Propeller Arena then came out with
I'm
Flogan Brothers
sorry.
and Max Payne
I
and
told
Half-Life 2,
Ine-san.
that would have been so
What did you
amazing.
tell her?
I told her what you're doing. I told her everything I know.
You what?
I just couldn't help myself. And
Yes.
Ine-san needed to know.
But
Fuchs-san.
one thing well, let me ask
I'm
after
really
this, after
sorry.
this cutscene.
It's okay. Fuchs-san, do you know anything about the Phoenix Mirror?
The Phoenix Mirror?
My father may have had it.
No, I've never heard him say anything about a mirror.
Really?
Ine-san might know something about it, though.
Okay. Let's go ask her. Ah, Ine-san.
Son talks very loud, doesn't he?
Huh?
I just heard the two of you talking.
We were talking?
Yes, I'm sorry. It was rude of me to eavesdrop.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it wasn't. But then, who could tell the son of Iwao Hazuki to stay out of trouble? I hate to say it, but I feel like I'm letting your father down.
I'm sorry for making you worry so much.
Ryo-san, I don't know if this will help or not. But there was one thing I recall. It wasn't that long ago when Azuki-sensei went to an antique shop to have something stored for him.
My father did what?
I don't know what it was, but he said it was very important.
Antique shop.
Okay, so, yes. So, because VGA is RGB, it makes it a lot easier to upscale and convert to HDMI or DVI or DisplayPort because it's already RGB. The only thing that's really being converted is analog to digital, if I'm not mistaken, correct? And that's where the main crux of it. If you have a really good digital upscaler that converts the VGA analog signal really well, or the cool thing is that DVI has an analog version. So if you have a DVI-I connection on your host, whether it's a scaler or a computer, you actually don't even need a converter. You can use a straight cable, VGA to DVI, which I always loved about DVI. I wish DVI was still a little more popular, but it's basically been replaced by DisplayPort in terms of adoption rate and like availability. Yes. So I've got a really good Geffen VGA to DVI upscaler. It goes up to 2K, and I finally have started looking at 2K monitors. They're kind of expensive because they're niche, so I might as well get a 4K monitor and just use it for 2K, I've realized. I'm still looking into that. I'm waiting for Black Friday. It's only fucking 2 months away. It's right around the corner, so I'm waiting for Cyber Week, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Why am I going this way? Spaced out there while I was talking about video signals. Whereas S-Video and Component, they're analog video and completely different color spectrums. They're YC. I can't even remember exactly what it is. It's YC. I know for a fact it's S-Video. Component is YCR, I think. There is a digital version of Component that's YBR, if I'm not mistaken. This is really digging deep into my terrible memory.
But there's Yipper cables is the code name. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there is. It's a very rare, and I've never seen it myself. I don't think it was used very often because HDMI came out and took everything by storm. Oh wait, I'm supposed to fucking go to that goddamn antique shop, motherfucker. And then there's PRYPC, isn't there? Anyways, I digress. I'm very fuzzy on Component. I never really fucked with Component too much. I honestly, I went straight to VGA for my progressive scan just because the Dreamcast was my main console. As far as for analog, like TV signals, I actually prefer S-Video to Component. I don't know what it is, but to me, Component signals that are at 480i don't look better than S-Video at 480i. 480i S-Video for some reason looks better to me. I have no idea. It's just naked eye test, so it's probably wrong on a technical level. Oh, really? That's awesome. But for whatever reason, maybe you can explain that. For some reason, I think 480i on S-Video looks better than Component. I might be nuts, but... let's see, what am I doing? Here we go. Feed for kitten.
Here, eat it. It's tasty.
So my scaler is DVI-D. That's why I need the conversion, basically. And then I need it to be that because I'm using a DVI to HDMI cable, which is such an awesome thing. I love those cables. I love DVI and HDMI. DVI and HDMI look so fucking... I just love how convenient it is. You can just get a single cable that's both ends. Anyway, so yeah, I'm doing VGA to DVI-D, HDMI either to my TV or to my capture box at the moment. Oh, that's a good point. Actually, that's a good point. Component was at the tail end where they were going towards DVI and HDMI anyways. That Component was underdeveloped. Component is actually, I'll make the analogy, Component cables are the Dreamcast of video cables. Because it came out and it had tons of potential and it was good on paper, but no TVs really took that well advantage of it for some reason. And now the only reason they're on TVs is just a fucking throwaway so you can plug in your VCR. Which most people are just using a goddamn composite cable through the green, or through one of the component ports. I miss S-Video. I really wish S-Video was still there for a legacy port. It's so fucking good. The nice CRT tube with S-Video is so awesome. S-Video, if I'm not mistaken, was a lot more popular in Japan. Just like how SCART is really popular in Europe, S-Video is huge in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. I think I've read that and seen that a lot. Like, for example, the Dreamcast S-Video cables and Saturn S-Video cables were only released in Japan. They never made it outside. I'm fucking rambling. I love talking about video. I'm not an engineer like you, but I fucking love it. I'm just all self-taught. I've been looking at NEC multi-sync, and I know NEC is just a goddamn, like just an office monitor, but this day and age with how good... Yeah. Yep, yeah, exactly. And also, you can... Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I really wish DVI could do 4K, but it's... I don't know if DVI can't do 4K because it's too old or just because they never updated it like they did HDMI. Like, HDMI could do 4K starting with 2.0 or 1.5. I can't remember exactly.
I wonder if they would have updated DVI to do 4K, because DVI can do 2K out of the box. That's its maximum, as far as I'm aware. I'm curious if they just further developed that, if it would have been able to do 4K. I've also heard rumors, I don't know if you're familiar with this. I've also heard rumors that Component, and this lends itself to my theory that it was underdeveloped and underappreciated. Component was supposed to do 1080p. Oh, that's true, yeah, because HDCP, yeah, yep, you're totally right. But, correct me if I'm wrong, if you're aware of this or not, Component was able to do 1080p only at the 6-foot length, though. So really short, aka usually too short for any fucking video setups back in those days, for an analog video setup. But I'm pretty sure I heard a rumor that they actually were able to do 1080p through Component at the short 6 feet length. But HDMI came out and the industry just completely ditched it for the bells and whistles that you mentioned. Because after all, you can only really, I think 1080i you can do through Component. And 1080i is good. I actually think 1080i is really underappreciated. It's kind of like ignored these days because 1080p is so common. It's so proliferated, but 1080i is great. I actually have grown to appreciate 1080i better than 720p, which as recently as like 2 or 3 years ago, I never ever would have thought I would prefer 1080i 720p. As recently as like 2 years ago, I would have never chosen 780i over 720p. Oh, at 3 feet.
That's a delightful sound, don't you agree? It was made especially for that butterfly woman. You know Madame Butterfly, don't you? You're Hazuki Sensei's... Oh my, that was a terrible thing. Your father. Ah, I was holding something at Sensei's request.
Wait, I don't want to laugh at a serious scene like this.
Where did I put
This is one of the most beautiful scenes in the entire trilogy.
Oh, yes. It was very important, so I put it here.
I just put it in my hand. It was just there.
He'd asked me to polish and look after it for him.
For my father?
It's given to the Hazuki heirs once they turn 18. I gather this antique has been passed down from generation to generation.
Father.
If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Hazuki Sensei was always there for me when I needed him.
Was there anything else that he asked you to hold for him?
Anything else?
Like a mirror, called the Phoenix Mirror.
A Phoenix Mirror? Sorry, I don't know of any mirror.
Well, that's okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Malcolm in the Middle. What? That's fucking hilarious. That was a pretty funny show. I haven't seen it since it was actually on the air, though, like 15 years ago, but it was a good show. It was pretty funny. I'm not sure if I'd like it anymore if I rewatched it, but it was pretty funny at the time. I would have loved to see 1080p out of Component. That would have been fascinating.
I imported S-video cables for my Saturn, and I really, really want to get one of those, either Hitachi or the more common one is the Victor JVC, the video card expansion. Oh! About the video input. Oh, okay, cool, yeah. We're probably amongst all the nerd characters. I love those characters, they're the best. But yeah. Seeing 1080p through the component would have been fascinating. So I'm thinking, anyways, I fucking totally trailed off. So LED is so good, awesome, and like affordable, and also great performance-wise. Like it's literally like magic to me how LED is such good quality for like, and it doesn't have to be super expensive like the old days of like plasma and even LCD, and definitely tubes.
You and I have a lot in common. Our
So
parents
even
died on the
Office,
same day.
like,
Ryo,
Oh, Nozomi.
what were
Oh,
you
that's
talking
awesome.
about?
Nothing.
You always say nothing.
fuck,
You
what was I
never
saying?
tell me anything
Shut up
anymore.
again.
It's not like that. It's just...
I understand. But you need to talk to me, okay?
I'm so tired. Fuck.
Okay.
It's way past my bedtime. Not really. But
Take care of
Dreamcast is
yourself.
so great. I still play Phantasy
Yeah.
Star online, offline and online. Quake 3 I occasionally play online, but I'm not that great at it, so... Let's find this fucking mirror. I want to put in this damn light bulb. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. I'm such an idiot. NEC multisync. So because DVI and HDMI are so great for digital video and pretty inexpensive, in addition to LED being pretty inexpensive for high quality, like those two combined is the perfect storm for
Uxa.
like even Office
Yes?
displays are actually
This was
pretty
at the
fucking
antique
good. They're
shop
like
for
5 or 6 millisecond response times.
Let's see.
Um,
It's a sword handguard.
Like, I
Yeah.
can get an NEC Office display, a
It was my
multi-sync,
father's.
that's got like
It's a
5
part
or
of
6
my
millisecond
inheritance.
response time, which
I
blows my
see.
mind. Since I'm not like an action gamer or competitive,
Have you seen this
anything
before?
better than
Like this design.
anything 40 milliseconds or
It
better
might be a family
of
crest.
response time
Have
is
you asked
completely
Ines-san?
fine with me. Like, I
No,
am not,
not
I
yet.
don't give a shit about
Well,
response
you
time
should
because
ask
I play
her.
Shenmue.
You're right.
I
Like,
think
I don't
she's
play
in the altar room.
FPSs in a major league
Thanks.
gaming, you know? Yeah, and they're like really nice, either 1080p or WUXGA. What is it, like 1200p, I think? Yeah, 1200p. Either one of those, they have 2K or 4K versions. They're all really good, and I have to make sure I get a specific one though. It has HDMI and DVI and VGA and DisplayPort. It's literally like I have every fucking port available to me for like a really nice 22-inch or 24-inch display. I'm really hyped about that. I want to wait. I'm looking out for that during Black Friday. Holy shit, 4:20 a.m. there. Happy 420. That's funny. Have a good night. Thanks for joining in. Damn. It's only 10:20 in my place right here. I need to go to that. Get the mysterious key. But yeah, yeah. I mean, S-Video looked good for LCD. Component S-Video looked good on LCD. So this is a 40 millisecond response time, 2014, like mid-range Bravia Sony. It's not XBR, but it's not the lowest end. I'm really happy with it. I love it. It's 4 HDMI ports. That's amazing. To me, that's good, just on the board. I have a 2004... Oh, really? That's interesting to know. DVI is better in 3D. That's interesting. Cool. That gives it a solid market to stay around
What's
for a
this
while.
key for?
Maybe they will update it for 4K, or is 2K good enough? They don't really give a shit. They probably only use fucking 1080 at most.
A key? But to what?
I was heavily thinking about getting a 1200p NEC, but what's the point of having DisplayPort, HDMI, VGA, and DVI and
This
all
may
those
come in
ports
handy.
if I'm only going to use it for Dreamcast? I would fucking love to upscale this game to 1600 by 1200p. I would love to put it into UXGA. I think it's UXGA. Yeah, UXGA. I would love to scale it to that, but then I would be able to use it for literally only Dreamcast and my Mac, like as an external monitor for my Mac, which is already an iMac, so I don't really need another monitor. It's just... So, oh yeah, so I have a 2004 Bravia, or is it, actually back then it was called Vega. I have a 2004 Vega. It's like first generation HDMI, it's like first generation HD. It's 1080i and 720p. It has both component and DVI, and it's solid. It has a really, really nice bulb. Because LCD was kind of a crapshoot. It was 50-50. You can get like a low-end one, but the low-end ones really sucked. But if you spent money on LCD, they looked pretty much as good as plasma. And I got this really good hand-me-down from like my best friend's dad. A first-gen HD Sony Bravia XBR that was dual DVI, literally two different DVI plugs. One of them was proprietary, one of them was a straight DVI-D plug that plugged from the monitor straight to... It had its own receiver, its own video receiver. It had its own video receiver. Fuck, what was the name? I have the file. The thing that having its own video receiver and such a big bulb and two fucking double bandwidth DVI cables, it was a beauty. It still is. It fucking looks good. What is it called? I have that fucking picture. I have the manual. I'm such a nerd. I have the manual. Documents. No, that's the CRT version. I have the manual for the CRT version. I don't have the manual, I can't tell you. But yeah. It's good. Playing S-Video and component on that thing is fucking amazing. Actually, before I got this 2014 mid-range Bravia LED, this is a 40-inch LED. That one is a 32-inch LCD. That's actually the first time... Oh, duh. That's actually the first time I used this upscaler. I bought this upscaler, I was using it at 720p at the time through that LCD DVI-D port. Because, as I mentioned earlier, I was kind of a brat about 1080i for some reason. I just like looked down on it being interlaced, even though it was fucking 1080. It was really dumb. So I played it at 720p mostly.
This was at the antique shop.
A sword handguard.
Ine-san, do you know anything about this?
The snow ring, the 2 stars, and a sword. That's the Hazuki family crest. And that mirror you're looking for, I wonder if there's a connection. Maybe your father left us a clue.
Snow ring, 2 stars, 1 sword. Thanks.
Um, There's 232. I gotta look that up. And as far as NEC, the reason why I don't want to go with the 1200p is, as much as tempting as it is, if I did use it for like my PS2 pound cable, for example, which the pound cable I think is amazing. For $30, it's fucking good. Especially when you plug it into the USB port for power, the upscaler is not too shabby. I think it's kind of, I feel like it's underrated. People give it shit, but it's literally $30. Like, I would pay $50 for the pound cable, in my opinion. But even with a good, no matter how good the cable is, PS2 video out just sucks. It's just the worst of that generation, plain and simple. So on a 40-inch screen, it's like, I gotta adjust the sharpness and put it way down, because for some reason PS2, and this is actually an analog thing in general, at least from my naked eye test, sharpness is not good with analog signals. I like it being like a little bit sharp, like 70% sharp on HDMI or DVI with digital, but analog, fuck, if your sharpness is above 50, it's not that great. It makes it look terrible. So yeah, I gotta adjust the sharpness a lot and make it pretty dark and heavy blacks in order for the 40-inch screen for it to look decent. But if I have like a 22-inch NEC, the smaller real estate will naturally make it look better, just because it won't be so pixelated. So that's a good thing. But if it was 1610, it would make the 720p of PS2 have even wider letterboxing. So even though I'm so tempted to play like 2K or UXGA for Dreamcast through this upscaler, for the sake of every other system, I'd rather keep it 16:9 and just get like a 2K or 4K monitor, or even just 1080p if I can get it really fucking cheap. I'd settle for 16:9 1080p if it has all those ports. Or if I just get like a 4K display that obviously can do 2K. Because 2K displays, because it's kind of niche, they're weirdly expensive. They're not that much cheaper, or
why is a sword with no handguard?
Sometimes they're more expensive than a 4K monitor, which is kind of weird. But I keep fucking rambling. Get me going while I'm fucking slap happy. I really want that NEC. Oh, and the best part about the NECs is because they're office displays, you can pivot them vertical.
Why is that here?
So when I play
for?
vertical shmups like Triggerheart Exelica or Triziel on my Dreamcast, I can play it in tape mode, which is so awesome. That's the best. Tape mode is so good.
Okay.
Honestly, for the sake of PS2 cleaning up a little nicer, I'm keeping it at 16:9. Hopefully I can get a 2K or 4K, but I'll settle for 1080p, that's for sure. Alright, we're almost done with the stream here, probably like 10-20 more minutes. I know I said that like an hour ago. I mean it this time.
That shape. Why is that here? Okay.
Oh shit, that probably makes PS2 and Wii look amazing.
Oh. Wow, so it was a Switch.
My OG Xbox and my Wii
are connected via component. They actually look pretty good. The component port on this Sony Bravia is decent, at least decent enough. It doesn't make PS2 look any good because PS2 fucking sucks for video, but the Xbox looks really good because the Xbox has really good video out, even the analog component. The Wii component is alright. You can get those HD Retrovision ones, but I have the stock Nintendo ones. They're not that bad. They're serviceable. It looks nice. It looks better than PS2 through the pound cable. It looks better than PS2 through component or through the pound cable, which is saying something. I have my Xbox component always hooked up to my scaler, although I think I'm going to reverse that around. Because the scaler, or not my scaler, my capture box. My capture box actually has pretty nice controls with the bundled software, so it can actually make it look a little better for the cables being and then the really good official Microsoft my Xbox cables I have, those would look good just direct into the machine, into the monitor. Yeah, PS2 S-Video on a CRT. PS2 through S-Video through my 2004 LCD Bravia XBR looks fucking amazing. It's just LED specifically. LCD, if it was good enough, was still passable in my opinion. But CRT is always the best. Tubes are so crystal clear. Alright, I got the light bulb. I got this light bulb like 2 hours ago. In real time, I mean. Oh, that noise.
Now I just need to flip the switch.
That really bugged me. Sorry about that. Man, that was a really poor sound effect. Jesus. That's sad but true. Gotta love that light bulb. Wanna light the candles anyways? Just fuck with them. Let's light the candles anyways. Let's do it! Oh, I will. I'm gonna. I love lighting matches in Shenmue.
I can still use it.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Indubitably, old chap. I shall. God, look at that beautiful mirror. Look at that beautiful fucking mirror reflection. Ah, so good.
What's that? Hey, it looks like a talisman. What could that talisman mean?
There was a... I swear there was another light bulb. Oh, there's candle. Oh no, it's gone. That's why. Well, let's get a new one in there. Even though tubes are totally going obsolete so much that even the upcoming generation probably barely even know what they are, I am happy with LEDs because, if I'm not mistaken, at least in my opinion, LED is the closest thing you can get for a flat panel to the conceptually
the closest you can get conceptually to CRT. Because isn't there an analogy that LED is basically like, because there's a bunch of light emitting diodes, it's almost like they have, it's almost like LEDs are tubes, or a bunch of mini tubes. Does that make sense? Do you understand my analogy? Like it's a bunch of shadow mask tubes. And that's why it has more of a crystal clear, glassy look, crystal glass look than LCDs, like kind of, admittedly the matte finish is kind of cloudy, you know what I mean? Am I making sense?
I can still use it.
I'm not gonna use that, it's just a no.
These scratches must be from the shells. Where's the mirror?
Oh. Duh. I thought I just pressed A. Just like kick it or punch it.
What's this?
What's this? It's just an axe. Come here, Fuku-san. You need a haircut?
Where would I hide it? Huh? That wall. The color's slightly different.
Excuse me. I love this little fucking shot of him hitting it. Yeah. What?
This is the Hazuki family crest.
Man, the first one was just under the cherry tree. This one is way more elaborate. Not only is it in the basement, it's in a fucking concrete sealed secret compartment.
Got it.
Like,
It's the
imagine
Phoenix
if
mirror.
he wanted the... Imagine if he preferred to keep the dragon tree and Iwao on his deathbed instead described, okay, go into the basement, unlock it with the sword and the handguard. Okay, now, turn on the light, light the candles maybe, move that shelf, take the axe, and break through this wall. Landy would have been so pissed. Like, oh, you motherfucker. Making me work for it.
Ryo-san, you found the mirror?
Alright.
So that's the Phoenix mirror? It's kind
Happy
of
22nd birthday to North
I
American
feel like it's pulling
Dreamcast.
me in.
I am not streaming this Saturday as usual
please.
just because I already streamed on
think it could
Monday
be
and
cursed?
today, so, and last Saturday, so.
No, I don't think it's cursed. I
Plus last
had
Saturday
a
was
feeling about it,
Let's Get Shenmue
but I
4
can't
Tweetathon
explain.
Day, so I'm pretty
Hey,
beat.
see what I mean? That's
I'm
dangerous.
taking Saturday off. I'll be
Are
back
you
the following
possessed?
Saturday after
Folks,
that.
get real, would you?
What? I'm
I think we'll be playing a
serious.
little bit of Shenmue,
Enough.
but mostly Judgment,
some
because
time
Judgment
alone,
2's
okay?
coming out and I have that on pre-order. And then
sure.
3 weeks from tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Judgment 2, actually. I'm going to be playing my pre-ordered copy.
I should
if
take
I'm
this
not
mirror to
mistaken.
Master
At least
Chen.
That's the plan, at least. After a fucking power outage, a VLC crash, and what else happened? Oh, my Dreamcast was being goofy. After 3 false starts, 4th time was the charm. I had 0 drop frames for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Never got above like 60% CPU usage, which is pretty decent for 60 frames per second. And like 4,000 kilobytes a second bit rate. 4,400, not bad. Anyways, okay. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks so much, Wool, for the great conversation on video and totally educating me and confirming some of my memories. I'll see you Saturday after next, which I believe is the 18th. You have a good night.